G'day punters and welcome back to Valley Form for the return of Black Type Racing, featuring of course the MA Services Group Australia Stakes. We've got a nice warm day forecast for tomorrow, so hopefully we can bring in a crowd. Hopefully we can also back some winners, Rayman. Australia Stakes Day, it's usually the day when we see the return of some nice horses.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite days on the Valley calendar, Benny, because it sort of gives that feel that the autumn carnival is almost here. We always see some interesting horses, and I think tomorrow's card is full of quality right across the board, and if we can find a few winners, it'll be an even better day.
Absolutely. Well, race 6, you're letting us off in the quad. It's the Lawn Rules Handicap. Competitive race. Who goes on top?
It is a very competitive race, Benny, but I think Croatia is well placed to maintain what's been a really strong run of form at the Valley. Really seems to be suited by this track and finds itself in another really winnable race. 2 starts ago, just never gave its rivals a chance. Absolutely bolted in and certainly lost no admirers last start in defeat there as well. So always makes its luck right there on the speed, which we always appreciate here at the Valley. And I think it's going to be very tough to beat once again. I think the main danger is Luna Cat, who is the early favourite with Ladbrokes. But I think at the price differential, very keen to have Croatia on top here. We can go fairly skinny here in the quaddie as well. Number 1, Danny St. Darcy is the only other one I want to throw in alongside number 2, Croatia, and number 6, Luna Cat.
Race 7 is the day's feature. It's the MA Services Group Australia Stakes, 1200 metres, Group 2, weight for age. And I think the Mike Moroney trained Snapper is the horse to beat. We actually went out and saw this horse earlier in the week and he looks an absolute picture. We know he loves the Valley. He's 7 starts for 4 wins, a second, and he also ran really well in a William Reid where he was up against it at the ratings last year. I think he's taken that next step this time in, and he's added a new string to his bow by winning twice down the Flemington Straight. As you can see in this replay, he was a little bit too tough for them in the Standish. Look, I would have loved if he had a drawn inside Jigsaw, but even if he doesn't find the front, I think he can pour the pressure on the favourite, and I do think he'll be the stronger one at 1200 metres. He's a very fast horse. He can sustain a genuine gallop, and I think they'll really come for him off his track and trip figures late. In the quaddie, I'll go with number 5, Jigsaw, number 6, Snapper, and number 7, Calypso Rain. I think it's the closer. I thought Truaf was the big hole in the market at $4.80. I think she might be run off her legs first up.
Race 8 is the Entry Education Handicap. Another really open and competitive race, but I think there's a horse here at really good value. Extreme Step, currently $7 with Ladbrokes, which I think is well and truly over the odds. First up was really impressive and did have excuses last start when a little bit underwhelming. I think if you can forget that run, its best form would have it right in this race. And I'm surprised that there is such a good price available. Interesting one here, though, Benny, for the Ladbrokes punters. They've really gravitated towards Exeter early, being the best backed horse anywhere in the country for Saturday's racing. You can already see some really big bets in the Ladbrokes bet ticker, $10,000 on Exeter at $6, which is a pretty big bet this far out from jump time. So some really strong punter interest there. Another one where I think we can go fairly skinny in the quaddie here, though. Number 3, Magnum Bullet, I think can run a better race than its odds suggest. Definitely don't want to leave out number 4, Exeter. Number 10, Extreme Step on top for me. And number 11, Kalalua Falls, I think is right in the race.
Race 9 to round out the program is the Ladbroke Handicap over 1500 metres. And I think it's another great race for Worsfold, who's come back a new horse since joining the Nick Ryan stable this preparation. His first up win was electric, and then he backs it up again at Sandown last start. He recorded the 2nd fastest last 200 metre split of the entire meeting, and he also was the 4th fastest last 200 metres the start prior. I think if he's within reach on the turn, then he can just win again. And barrier 7 is the perfect barrier for him with new jockey Blake Shin, a really good booking. I think we can skinny up in the quaddie yet again. I'm going to go with just the 2, number 4, Worsfold, and number 13, Alvinun. I'm taking on Victory Bay. I think he's had a few chances this preparation. Rayman, that is the quaddie, but give us your best bet earlier in the card. They are going super at the moment.
Hopefully we can get the cash nice and early, Benny, keep the winning streak going. Race 1, number 2, Swords Drawn. The horse has been racing really well without winning this preparation. I think it's ready to peak in this contest. The Mike Moroney stable, absolutely flying. Probably in the best form this stable's been in for a number of years now. I think the step up in troop here should suit Swords Drawn. So it's the clear best bet for me. Hopefully we get that cash nice and early.
Hopefully we can land the chocolates again there. Well, punters, thanks for joining us again on Valley Form. Next week we'll be back for Friday night racing with Lunar New Year. So we'll see you back here then.